Hey everyone, Mr. Montgomery again. Today we're on page 169. We're on lesson 4-3. And let me write that page number a little bit bigger so you can see it. 169. So if you're not on this page yet in your Robot Turtle book, pause the video, find that page, then press play. Okay, if you have it still going, I'm guessing you are all set to go. And you're probably thinking this looks exactly the same as yesterday. But we're going to be doing something just a little differently. We're going to be working with some related facts. Now, a related fact is when you see a subtraction sentence, right? Maybe I'll do an easy one. Maybe we have 4 minus 2, and we don't know what it is. I know you guys know what it is, but just hold on. A related fact will use the same two numbers. We could say 2 plus some number equals 4. And the same number will fit in both spots. Now you can do this by drawing pictures, or so if we want to draw a picture, we could say, okay, here's 2 circles, right? How many more circles to make 4? I would count on 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need another 2. 2 plus 2 gives us 4, and this number would just be also the answer for our subtraction sentence, because a related fact uses the same 3 numbers. Okay? So we're going to be doing something similar with these two 10 frames. Let me clean this up real quick so I have some writing space. Okay. So what we would do with these two 10 frames is, instead of drawing that big number up top, because we have 13 minus 6, instead we're going to draw this little number in the boxes. And for this, if you would like, you can use 2 different colors. And there is a reason why I'm saying 2 different colors. If you would like, if you have your crayons, just get one red and one blue. If you don't have them, it's not a big deal. Okay? So if you need time to get those crayons, if you have them, just pause the video, like always, and then press play when you're all set. So I'm going to use red at first. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Make a little circle like that. So we're going to make 6. We're going to draw the little number. I know you probably think I'm crazy, but just hang with me. Oh, you know what? Before we even do that, how could we write a related fact for 13 minus 6? Well, in a addition problem, where does the biggest number go? Is it going to go before the plus sign, after the plus sign, or is that going to be our answer? The 13 is the biggest number, right? So it has to be the answer for the addition problem. For this related fact, the 13 has to go last because it's the biggest number. And in subtraction, it's the opposite, where the 13 has to go first because you have to take away from the biggest part. So, 13 goes at the end. Where would the 6 go? Well, it could really go in either place because you can add in any order. But I'm going to just put it in the first spot. Okay? So, if we had it set up like this, we would draw the 6 in our 10 frames. So let's go ahead and draw 6 circles in our 10 frames using one color. If you have red and blue crayons, use your red. If you don't have any crayons, just use your pencil and make circles. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I made 6 circles. And what I'm going to do next is, because we don't know what the other part is, I'm going to count on while making more circles. But I'm going to stop when I reach our big number, 13. Okay, so we stopped at 6. What number's after 6? Our next number is 7. After 7, we have 8. Then we have 9. Then 10. Then 11. 12. And then finally 13. So I have a total of 13 circles now altogether. So I stop. And all I have to do is count the blue circles that I made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my answer is 7. That was my missing part. And at the bottom here where it says 13 minus 6, well, you're just going to put that same number because these are related facts. So a related fact must have the same 3 numbers. And we can even check back and forth. There's a 13 down here, and there's a 13 over in this one. We have a 6 down here, and we have a 6 up in this one. If we have a 7 down here, then we must have to have a 7 in the other number sentence. Okay? So just remember the main rule is that you have to have the same 3 numbers. So what we did was we used an addition sentence to help us find an answer for a subtraction problem. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch over to page 170, just the next page over. And we're going to practice another one together. Alright, and here's what page 170 looks like. Okay, we have a little boy up here showing us what we could do with 2 10 frames to help us solve any subtraction problem. Now, you're going to look down here at problem number 1, and you're just going to say, oh my gosh, what is going on with all these addition problems? But don't worry, I got you. Because just like yesterday, this whole first part is nonsense. Okay, we're going to scribble out that first problem. It is absolute nonsense. It is, it's a little bit garbage. Okay, and we're not going to deal with that. That is just craziness. And the second one down here, yeah, we're also going to scribble that one out. Because that is just a whole bunch of nonsense. There is no need to do extra number sentences when there's just one simple step. I don't know about you guys, but I like keeping things simple. Alright, and I will always do that for you. So, in this first problem right here, they were so nice as to already give us the red dots. Okay, so we have our 9 red dots. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 red dots. So they took our small number and they drew it in for us. All we have to do is count on and draw all the way up to the number 13, just like we did previously on the last page. So we have 9. What number comes after 9? Well, it's the number 10. Trace that circle. What comes after 10? 11. What comes after 11? 12. What comes after 12? 13. And we reach 13. So we stop. Okay? Because we count all the way up to 13. Now we just check to see how many circles we made. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles. So, what do we put in this blank space? We put a 4. And over here we have the related facts. You can see that they both have the number 13. Check. They both have the number 9. Check. Okay? But what number is missing from this related fact? We need to bring the 4 over because that is our missing piece. So you write a 4 over there. Whatever answer you get for the addition, you just write it over in the subtraction problem. They must be the same numbers because they're related facts. They're brother and sister. They got to have the same, I don't know, parents or something, right? I don't know. However you guys want to think about it. They're family. They have to have the same numbers. That's how it works. Okay? Let's go ahead to page 171. We'll do one. I'll have you guys try one on your own. Then we'll go over it. Then I'll let you guys go loose, go crazy on the rest of the problems. Okay? Alright, so here's page 171. You should be seeing the same thing in your Robot Turtle book. So before I let you guys try number 2 on your own, we have a very important step we must do beforehand. Look at this first part up here. where it's 8 plus blank equals 10, yeah, just like we did before, we're going to scribble that one out because it's a bunch of nonsense. Scribble that one out. And then with this 10 plus blank equals 12, yeah, scribble that out too. It is more nonsense. It's just extra work. There's no need for all the extra work. It's garbage. Okay? That is my opinion. Now, this looks much more simple, and it's less scary. I'm thinking you agree with me on that. So we're going to take the same steps we did on the last problem on page 170, and we're going to do the same thing. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red dots. They took that small number 8 and drew them in the 10 frame for us. But our big number is 12. So go ahead and draw your circles all the way up until you reach a total of 12 circles all together. And then, after you finish drawing your circles, count the ones you drew, and that will be your answer for here and here. So go ahead and give it a shot. I'll give you guys a quick moment. Okay, if you're still working on this, that is okay. Pause the video, take your time, then hit play when you're ready. If you're all done, let's check your work. Make sure you got the correct answer. So as we said before, we have 8 circles. We got to keep drawing until we reach 12. So after 8, we have 9, 10, 11, and 12. I stop because I reached 12. I go back and see how many I made. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 8 plus 4 will give us 12. And then, since they're related facts, that 4 has to go over here also. Because they're related facts. They use the same 3 numbers every single time. Okay? Now, before I let you guys go off and do your own thing, look at number 3 really quick. And just like we did over here, you're going to scribble out that top one. Just scribble, scribble, scribble. We're not going to deal with that. And then this second one down here, where it's 10 plus blank equals 15, yeah, scribble that out too. It is just such nonsense. It's extra work. I'm not going to have you guys do extra work and confuse you. That's just crazy. There you go. All right. So what I would like you guys to do is try number 3, number 4, number 5, and for a special challenge, go ahead and try numero 6. All right? So that's all there is to it, guys. You just keep drawing on until you reach that total number. So we drew until we reached 12. Over here, you're going to draw until you reach a total of 15. Over here, you're going to keep drawing until you reach a total of 14. And over here, you keep drawing until you have a total of 16. And then just check to see how many circles you made. It's that simple. That's all there is to it. All right? So hopefully no one is confused and everyone thinks that this is just kind of fun and easy. If you are confused, just please let me know. Okay? But don't be disruptive. Just raise your hand. Say, hey, Mr. Montgomery, I don't understand this. And I will, of course, either help you out. Or maybe I'll have you come to carpet with some other friends. We'll go over it a little bit more and make sure you understand it. That's it. All right, so I'm not too sure what else to say. If there's anything else I might need to explain, but oh, also, I almost forgot. Friends that might be watching this that are not in my classroom. If you're in a different school, different classroom, something, make sure you let your teacher know that the video's over and see what he or she might want you to do for your independent work. All right, so that's all there is this time. Now I'm officially done. I will stop talking because I have been told I talk way too much. So I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great day.